a special day. We're playing at Sagebrush. We've got head pro Randy here. Randy's going to give us a little orientation on the course, walk us through what we can expect, and then off the first tee we go. Reasonably wide fairways, super large greens. I've heard this is the hybrid of mountain golf meets links course, so you better be keeping the ball straight.
Guys, welcome welcome to Sagebrush. Thanks for coming out for the day. But you might notice we don't have any tee markers on either of the decks, just an indication of where the tee decks are. And it's part of our minimalist concept that we're embracing and keeping alive some of the traditions that Mr. Zokol and the founders wanted to do. And to tie in with the tee decks a little bit, not having markers on them, they had a great little philosophy tradition, and we're keeping that alive for sure. We thought it made a lot of sense that the person who has the honors, okay, why do they have to go first? Especially you're playing a new golf course that has some difficulty. If I just won the hole, why do I have to be the guinea pig in a way? Yeah. So the tradition we have here, the person who has the honors, they get to determine the order of play and the location of where the group is going to play on the tee deck, where they're going to play front deck, back deck, middle deck. It's we really think it's a cool thing, and the guests that have been trying that out so far this season have been loving it. They really enjoy it. Cool. So that's awesome. So that's how that works. Okay guys, little overview for the first hole here at Sagebrush. Uphill, slight dog leg to the left, par 5, about a 460 shot from here at the back of the blue tees. But it's all uphill, so it plays a little longer than that, but it is certainly a reachable green in 2. You want to favor this gray aiming rock kind of up above at the fairway bunker in the distance. You want to hit straight at that. A little more room right as long as you get some meat on the shot. You do run out of room if you hook it left going into the desert. You make sure you get it up there on the green, because this is one of the most severe false fronts I've ever seen in all my golf travels. So if you don't clear the front edge of the false front, the ball's coming back 60 to 80 yards. So just keep that in mind.
Nice.
No breakfast balls needed for this group.
Let's go. Same thing.
Go back.
Use the bowl. Use the toilet bowl.
Oh, that was the play.
Okay, we got fourth hole, first par 3 of the day. 205 yards down the hill, but we're guessing about a 185 shot here. Beauty. Alrighty, fifth hole here. Nearest point is a 200-yard carry, and we've got a rock up on the left-hand side of the fairway, which is 307 uphill. So kind of want to aim at that, use the slope to carry you back down to the middle of the fairway. So, Will, what's the initial consensus through 6 on Sagebrush here?
Oh, it's a long haul. Let's hope you're not into the wind, or you might have to hit driver off the tee.
Ooh, man, this course though, it definitely matches the hype. And the views are actually better than I expected. Like, you got mountains, you got lakes.
And the hospitality is superb.
Alrighty, so we got GM Mark gonna be joining us for part of the front 9 here. Gonna get some pro tips, some caddy tips as we go throughout the course. This is the 6th hole. 7th hole.
Yeah.
And a humdinger of a par 5. We got some distance, we got some elevation changes. What's the play here, Mark?
Well, you can play it a few ways. The more left you go, the longer carry you have. But you have a chance at even getting home in 2, even though the hole is long. It's 645 from the tips. The second shot does give you a chance to run all the way down a chute and towards the green, and you're down the prevailing wind. So you do have a chance. However, it is still a bit of a carry to bite off the corner. Sometimes the safer play is to play a little bit shorter, go right up the middle of the chute, second shot on top. Then you do have a very cool view from the plateau up there, going down towards the green, the lake in the background and everything. So either way, pretty cool way to play the hole.
Awesome. Excited to try it out.
Nice.
Yeah. Sit down.
Okay guys, we're at hole number 8. Bit of a tough par 4. It's got some length. It is downhill, downwind a little bit. Red Rock Mountain in the distance there. For the longer hitters, they can go right at that left side of the cliff. If you're not a bomber, maybe go right for the middle of the mountain. But lots of room right. If you want to flare one out right, it's all going to roll left. If you try to chew off too much on the left, you got to really bomb it. You can get down there tight, but right at the left side of the rocks, the cliff, is probably the safest shot for most golfers from the black or the blue tees here. We're on hole 9. It's probably my second favorite hole in the course after 12 for sure. You're uphill, it's long, you got to hit a good tee ball in position. Then the green, even hitting this green in regulation means nothing. It's a horseshoe boomerang shaped green, and I believe today the flag is in the back left corner, so your approach shot is key today. The green is huge. You could probably put about 3 greens on this one green of a normal golf course. But yeah, a good tee shot is straight over the Christmas tree from this blue deck that we're playing. Downwind today, which is helping an old guy like me. And yeah, let's see where they go. Basically straight over that tree. If you push it too much right, you're flirting with a bunker. You guys will still have room to go a little left of that tree. Oh, I love this.
Oh, that looks pretty nice.
That's all over it. Golf shot.
There it is.
Nicely done.
Let's go, boys. The juices are flowing. We're feeling good. And this course is spectacular. You have to play it if you haven't. It's a must. On to the 10th hole here, and Mark.
Oh, a dart.
Tossing a dart, playing that wind.
I'll show you the way.
Solid 5-6 feet. Nicely done. Thanks for having us out. This course has been spectacular.
Yeah, glad you guys enjoyed it. Lots of ways to have fun out here, that's for sure.
Yeah, you got that.
Okay.
And even if you like fishing more than golf, you can fish here. Like, they got it all. Homemade burgers, you name it.
Trout. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, love it. So
Okay.
thanks for having us out. We got hole 11 here. A bit of a blind shot off the tee, but seems like we're gonna be pretty wide open up there. There's one lonely tree and a rock there. We're keeping it right of that, and lengthy par 4.
There you go. Nice one, buddy.
There it is.
Go. Go. Yes.
Nice shot, Will.
Hit it. Hey guys, we're on hole 12 here, short par 3, and Randy is joining us for a bit here. So, favorite hole on the golf course, give or take. I mean, it's hard to pick one.
It's hard to pick one.
But yeah, Randy, tell us about it.
Yeah, but if I had to pick one, this is certainly in my top 3 here. The reason I love it so much is one, the setting. You're at the far east corner, the far east corner of the property. You're right below this gorgeous cliff, which is, you see this cliff throughout certain spots on the course. But then just where you're at, you're hitting you're above the hideout pond. It's a gorgeous short, I think one of the best short par 3s you're ever going to play. You know, I've been fortunate to play Pine Valley and played the famous number 10 hole there. This reminds me of that in a lot of ways. It's even though if you get it on a green, it's about a 110-yard shot from here. We're at the white tees right now. It's about 130 if you go right to the full back. But up there you have a mean, nasty bunker, short right. But if you go a little left, it's false, kind of a false front, false side. There's a bunker over there. I almost call it the coffin bunker. It's a small little thing, and you're just hoping to get it back on the green there. Once you're on the green, it's no cakewalk. Pins at the back of the green today. you're up there, lots of different contours, and you know, it takes a really good shot to hit it close if you're going to make a deuce on this one, let alone an ace. Imagine this bunker here, 6 feet deeper and almost more circular, and 6 feet deeper. That's the devil's asshole, the bunker short right on Pine Valley.
That's not an easy bunker
but
shot.
Even that one, if you kind of get it up on the lip here, like you almost have to go backwards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
One guy. Let's go. BCGC.
Here we go. We got it.
That was hit really well.
Hey everyone, welcome to the 14th hole here at Sagebrush. Picturesque black tee. We're at the black tees here on the par 5. Heads off in the distance. Great view today with Nicoll Lake. It's a tough one. You know, you've got to hit a pretty good ball straight over this tree to get cleared to get to the fairway there. And then it swings around uphill to the corner and a really tight green to hit. But it sits on a very special place for us here at Sagebrush. One of our original founders, Mr. Terry Donald, who the hideout down below is named after. You may have seen the name called Terry's Hideout in honor of Terry. Terry was just a great visionary. He and Richard Zokel really created a lot of the vision of Sagebrush. And over here we have a bit of a memorial to Terry, and this was his favorite spot to sit here and just look over over life and think about things. And anyways, he was out here, and that was his spot. And unfortunately, he passed away on the property not too far from here a few years back, after spending some time here actually. So we've left his original chair here. Our guests are certainly welcome to come up and bring up one of our newer chairs and put it down beside Terry's perch here and enjoy the view as well. But we ask everyone to respect Terry's legacy and not sit on his chair.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's money.
Nice ball, buddy.
That's
Nice,
really
man.
good.
That's a bomb.
Perfect.
That was really good. Nice putt.
Okay guys, 16th hole, one of the coolest holes I think in Canada. It's a par 5, big long thing with a whole bunch of funkiness going on. It's got split fairway, one of the biggest greens you're going to see. You see on the distance, you see this aiming rock. If you can really bomb it over that rock with a bit of a draw, it's not a bad line. But we're finding for most of our golfers who are visiting, if they go straight over that rock and they're really not a bomber, it's like the Bermuda Triangle. Maybe 15-20 yards left of the rock for most golfers. And then you have to carry some desert down to the lower fairway, and if you carry the hill on the lower fairway, the ball is just going to roll all the way to the greens. So for a long hole, a lot of folks can still make it there in 2 if they get the right bounce on their second shot. That's going to be money too. Ben has just hit a smoking drive for us here, one of the best I've seen. It is the best drive I've seen on this hole to date. And I tell you what, he's left us with a real cool shot here. We can see the green, which is great. We can see the hill we have to cover. We want to aim it about 20 yards right of that flag, almost where the green starts on the right, and where the flag is, split the difference there. And all you need to do is cover it 160, 165, and it's going to roll right in where it is. That flag is stay. An eagle from here or a deuce from here is seriously possible.
we're here on the 18th. Got Randy back joining us. This course is like so unique. Everything about it I love.
Yeah.
So thanks for having us out.
No, great. Thanks for coming. Yeah, it's a world-class design, and the fact that we've been able to resurrect it from going back to the desert, it's, you know, making us really happy. It's too much of a masterpiece to ever have it go away. The guys did one hell of a job, and that's why it was so highly rated before. So
yeah. Considering the, you know, the soft launch and everything, the course conditions have been spectacular as well. Like,
yeah.
Super impressed with how fast you guys turned that around.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable. Neil Pilon, our superintendent, with his crew, and they've had a small crew this year, and initially they had some pretty ratty equipment to work with. Our new owners have invested, and they've got some new equipment now, and the greens, since they got some new greens mowers, have really come on board. So
yeah.
Top marks for Neil and his crew, I gotta say.
Yeah, love it. Well, gentlemen, humbling experience at a beautiful course.
That's fun.
Well played.
Sagebrush, what a place.